So when I was growing up, obviously loved footy. All my brothers played footy. I've got 5 brothers. They all played sport growing up, and we had a little club called Kelmsford Junior Football Club. Played down there all through my juniors. I got my sense of belonging, I guess, and made my friendships. I just love those memories of playing there. Got me where I am today, so it's it's good to look back on that. Yeah, obviously the Fair Play vouchers is a great initiative. It allows any kids to play sport, gives the opportunity for them to go down to their local club, get that sense of belonging. Obviously there's a lot of kids in different circumstances out there in the community, so this gives the opportunity for any kid to go out and play, which is fantastic.
And welcome to the AMMNA Championships Day 4, Wednesday the 3rd of April 2024. This is a round 7 match for reserve mixed. It's ADF versus South Australia First Nations. My name's Joel Wise on commentary today, and with me is Laura Janov, who's just come off the court for Western Australia Open Mixed. So it's going to be an interesting game. Welcome, Laura.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, just finally settled in. Came running over.
Yeah. We'll just run through the starting lists to begin with. For ADF, in goal shooter we have Daniel Kostovsky. In goal attack, Eloise Carter. Wing attack, Rayanne Deneen. Centre is Emily Tiernan. Wing defence is Christian Hollyman. Goal defence is Michael Pickler. And goalkeeper is Jourdain Nelson. Do you want to run us through the South Australia First Nations team?
Yeah, sure. So we have goal shooter Brady Wilson. Goal attack, Ruben Price. Wing attack, Sarah Clark. Centre, Jason Boyd. In wing defence, we have Dorita Weston. In goal defence, Kiara Ratu. And in goalkeeper, we have Joseph Wheatra.
And looks like the umpires have just blown the whistle for 30 seconds. Those umpires being Rhiannon Turnton from Western Australia, Kelly Rayburn from Victoria, and the reserve umpire is Erin Corliss-Thompson from Queensland. Any predictions for this game?
Oh, I'm not sure. ADF always do come out strong. Remember playing them a couple of years ago, so that'll be interesting to watch. South Australia First Nations, obviously their first national, so it'll be interesting to see how they go.
Yeah, their round 1 matchup, ADF had a big win there, 54-19 against South Australia First Nations. So I suspect that might have been a little bit of inexperience, considering that the First Nations team hadn't actually had a full training together as a squad. I think they've actually got 4 Queensland-based players as well.
There you go.
So action underway here with ADF taking first possession into the goal circle. Nice little pass, shooter to shooter there for the first goal of the match.
And that their first centre as well. Their second centre.
So this is the, as I said, round 7 matchup. Currently, ADF are sitting 5th on the ladder, and South Australia First Nations are 6th. So it's one of those matches where a little bit of pride on the line for the First Nations team, hoping to get their first win of the tournament.
Yeah, definitely. They'll be coming out quite hard, I'd say. Morning game. Is it the first game of the day?
I believe it is, yes.
Yep. Nice and fresh from a good night's sleep. Great hands by ADF centre there.
And First Nations working it in, moving it around this circle, back to the goal attack there.
Really nice patience. Happy to go back.
The shot just falls short on the rim. ADF turning defence into attack. Again, you can see a lot of, just as I was about to say, a lot of patience. The feed from the centre third, and another miss, another rebound for First Nations. The ball's going to come back the other way. Unfortunately, that pass was just a bit astray.
Yeah, maybe the First Nations, I'd like to see them on those outlet balls to someone set up front just for a nice, easy ball. Oh, great athleticism there.
Oh, but again,
Joseph
straight back into the
Wheatra.
ADF hands. Again, good patience around the circle. Nice swing to the far side. Another miss. There's quite a few misses already this game. So First Nations again with a long outlet pass. Good drive through the middle. Another swing, just not able to control it. Call for the footwork there.
Very good effort.
I believe that for this First Nations team, there's actually only two players, I should say, that have had Nationals experience before. So a lot of
Tired bodies.
a lot of tired bodies,
Yep.
a lot of bodies new to this level of netball. So it's good to see that they've got the opportunity to get out on court and show what they can do.
Oh, definitely. And it's such a fantastic week. I'm so happy that they're getting the opportunity to get out there.
The First Nations again bringing the ball back down court. And again, that long ball just not working for them.
Yeah. Again, I'd like to see just them play it nice and easy. Someone come front, just do nice, short, sharp.
Just really isn't any of that driving back to the ball through the from the midcourt, is there?
No.
And just a little bit of a pause in play there while the umpire explained the call. And there's the fourth goal of the match. ADF now leading 3-1. And with the centre pass. Love a good reset.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
good hands.
Good tips.
Nice patience. Here we go. Oh. Oh.
Ruben Price with the hops there.
Massive hops. Nice little front cut into the circle. And a shot to sink it.
Actually, I think I need to correct that. I think there's actually 3 players with Nationals experience. Ruben Price actually having played for the Queensland Suns before and also having represented Australia in the under-20s. So he'll bring a
one to watch for sure.
yeah, a good experienced head to this game despite his youth.
Nice turnover for South Australia First Nations.
So we can see a bit more of that patient approach. Oh, great drive to circle edge there.
Yeah, Sarah Clark, beautiful cut and drive, gives and goes straight onto the circle edge.
Shooter to shooter pass there. Ruben wasn't ready for it and unfortunately spilled over the baseline.
Lots of space for ADF bringing it down. Nice, easy space ball for them to come through.
Good contest, but unfortunately called for the contact. And now the obstruction. Another goal for ADF. 4-1. And again, the centre pass. So First Nations not able to score off their own centre passes, unfortunately. Again, a lot of space there for ADF to work that ball into the circle.
Yeah, maybe if they can't beat them on that first phase, they can drop back and do some sort of a zone just to confuse that space so it doesn't look so clear.
2 misses, but 2 great rebounds there from the ADF goal attack, Eloise Carter.
Oh, great
Quick
vision.
movement. Look at that ball movement. Baseline throw in here for First Nations. Ruben trying to get position. Great hands from the...
Oh, good chase, Ruben Price.
It's the youthful legs.
Yeah.
Despite having played a number of games already, he still has a bit in those legs to get around the court.
Only halfway through the week. Nice little release there from the circle from Brady Wilson. Straight into Ruben Price. And that's a goal, their second goal. See what the South Australian First Nations can do here. Hopefully slow that ball down. They've got the right idea with their hands up, trying to force the ball high at least.
Just trying to jump onto the Facebook page to get the live stream. So if there's any comments coming through, that's on the AMMNA page and also the Queensland Suns page. So if you do have any comments, feel free to shoot us through some comments there, and if we get the opportunity, if I can get my phone sorted, we'll get those comments sorted out.
Nice hands over pressure from the centre, Jason Boyd from South Australian Nations.
And I'm
Sweet.
struggling to find it. I might sort that out in the quarter time break.
Really impressed with Eloise Carter, the goal attack from ADF. Very calm, very slick running into the circle.
Contact call outside the circle there.
Wilson just takes a shot. Oh, and a miss.
Another miss. I feel like that's the story of the game so far. Misses
Yeah.
at both ends of the court. Now just under halfway through this first quarter with a score of 6-2, so not a particularly high scoring affair.
Oh,
Almost a good contest. Good sportsmanship there to help the goal attack back up there, Eloise Carter.
looks like we have a new goalkeeper on for South Australian Nations. We'll hopefully get that name for you shortly.
Another long ball, but that one came off.
Nice outlet.
Good feed into the circle. And rolls around and drops through for the third goal for First Nations, 6-3 to ADF.
Beautiful drive.
Nice swing ball there, just what's the call there? Obstruction inside the circle.
Oh, I thought she was going to go for the shot then.
I did too.
Looked like it.
Yeah. Fooled everybody. Or maybe just fooled us.
Yeah, maybe just us.
When they
Beautiful cut and drive.
When they get that first pass off the centre there, effectively in, they can move it very quickly, First Nations.
Yeah, it's just the finish in the circle, isn't it?
Yeah. Contact call.
Just contact call, wing attack.
ADF now bringing it down court.
Here we go. There's a bit of a space defence going on here.
Another contact in the circle there, ADF. Let's see if
She's going to
Eloise
shoot it
will put
now.
this shot up. She's just on the 2-point line for Suncorp Super Netball and
Oh.
just misses it short. So First Nations now working it back down court again in transition. Again with the long ball. Fortunately, there was a contact call first or obstruction.
Hopefully First Nations can just bring this ball down nice and patient and safely. Good vision.
Good hand there by the ADF goalkeeper. Now I'm going to struggle with names with players as they rotate on and
Rolling
off.
subs, yeah.
We only have the starting lineup, so the other players as they come on, please forgive us if we don't use their names or if we get their names wrong.
It's a bit hard to see this far back for the names on the back of the dress and the shirts.
ADF with some great ball movement to circle edge.
Beautiful
Swing
triangles.
across. Went for the screen, just didn't quite get body position there. Nice little refeed there from Eloise. Interested to see the stats for shooting at the moment. I don't think they'd be that flattering.
No, maybe fatigue is setting in. It's definitely a factor at tournaments like this. When you have two games a day, really.
Yeah. So you're saying it's set in for you at the moment?
Oh, probably just a little bit.
little.
Just a little bit. Becomes a mental game, doesn't it?
Oh, it certainly does. ADF now working it back down court. Good give and go, right onto circle edge. Shooter to shooter pass again, and they've scored their 8th. It's now 8-4. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. A little bit of confusion there in both defence and attack, I think. A whole lot of bodies in the one space, but nice feed into on the baseline there. But again,
Oh, no.
again a short shot. ADF working it down. Oh,
Oh.
straight under the post.
so smart.
There we go. Another goal for ADF.
Wing attack for ADF, just really wanted to get on with it then. I don't think the rest of our players were quite ready. Little shuffle shot. Shooter to shooter. Very
And
slick play.
Double figures now for ADF, 10-4. Again with that first pass, if it's nice and easy, then they've made a liar out of me and had to go backwards.
Lucky just a stepping call. That's that zone defence that I was talking about. Yeah, that was actually really effective then. Seems like that's going to be, you know, maybe a more successful defensive structure for them. Just confusing the ADF's space for them to drive into.
You can see that ADF have made a couple of, ADF First Nations have made a couple of changes. Ruben's now on into centre and new shooter on the court as well. Nice easy pass in with only one defender in the circle, with goalkeeper being called out. And another goal for ADF. Starting to stretch the lead a little bit. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Contact on the ADF centre. Ruben trying to work his magic on the edge of the circle there. A few fakes.
Nice shift the defenders. Oh,
Another
nice.
Shooter to shooter pass.
Nice little baseline pop.
And there's another goal for First Nations, 12-5. And ADF score one more before the quarter time break.
Yeah, just 10 seconds left.
That'll make it much easier getting the call inside the circle. And there it is, 13-5. Is there enough time if Ruben's aware? He's looked at the clock, he's going to hold that ball, and that's quarter time. ADF 13, South Australia First Nations 5. We'll be back after these ads.
Let me show you how to get it like me, get it like me, cause the best is what I really might be. Let me show you how to get it. You wanna be like this, you wanna be like this.
welcome back to Court 1, where we currently are in the last 30 seconds of the quarter-time break. ADF over the South Australia First Nations team, score 13-5. What are your thoughts about that first quarter, Laura?
Yeah, I really think that the goal percentage is probably letting both teams down at the moment. I really feel like the score would be, you know, yeah, we'd have more of a game of our hands maybe if we could get the goals in. But in saying that, I do think that ADF have really good structures in their attack end. So I've really enjoyed watching them bring that down. So we'll see what this quarter brings.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't forget to check all the scores on the Play HQ website or on via the Suns Facebook page as well. Keep up to date with all the results of all of the matches across all 7 divisions, including this mixed reserve division. I mentioned earlier that, I think I mentioned earlier that this match is between the 5th and 6th ranked teams at the moment, so a lot of pride on the line here.
Yeah, definitely still something to play for, even if you're not in those top spots.
That's right, and certainly a much more challenging prospect for these two teams, with ADF only coming together as a team from Tuesday last week. A lot of players from all around the country. There's a few from South Australia, 1 or 2 from Northern Territory, North Queensland, South Queensland, and a few from New South Wales as well. So very challenging for them to get that. What's the word I'm looking for? The cohesion, connection there as a team. So. And I think, having said that, I think the First Nations have probably got it even more challenging. I don't believe they actually got to train as a full squad. While they are South Australia First Nations, they do actually have a few Queensland-based players. So yeah, it's learning on the go, as their bench said when I went over and had a chat to them before the game.
Yeah, and I think throughout the week you do form, even teams who have trained, you do form those connections much more strongly throughout the week. So hopefully for these two teams that is the case.
So baseline throw in here for the First Nations team.
Oh, quick ball movement. That's experience.
Just caught the keeper with her eyes down. Unfortunately, another miss. Good rebound though.
There we go.
Another goal to First Nations.
I think that's the first goal of the quarter.
ADF now working it down. Nice swing ball to wide to a shooter that I thought he was wide open, but there ended up being almost a contest for it. ADF quickly to reply. Good hands there by ADF goal defence.
Oh. ADF goal defence just going out for a fly. Right idea to have a look at those balls that are sitting in the pocket, especially when they're a high ball. So being attacked like myself, West Nightmare.
It's always a bit of a worry, isn't it, when you know that the goalkeeper's flying out of the circle.
Coming out hunting, you hear the footsteps behind you.
Contact ball there on the keeper. Another shooter to shoot a pass. And up and in, nice and easy. 14-7. Bit of a box defence there by First Nations, and it seems to be having an effect. The ADF just can't quite work it in. Still having that impact.
We go.
There's one of those goalkeeper screaming out for the intercept.
That's what a box defence sets up, doesn't it? People at the back to really go get that intercept. Oh,
great defence there by Ruben. Managed to somehow get his hands on that ball. Unfortunately, though, First Nations turn it over. Just trying to work it down a little bit too quickly, I feel.
Oh,
Ruben
intercept.
Again.
Fantastic read of play by Ruben. Oh. Beautiful cut and drive for the being attack. I found that Oh, unfortunately just throws the ball away. But when South Australia First Nations... Oh, Ruben!
Again with the intercept. That's what, 3 turnovers in the space of a minute or so?
Yeah, when South Australia First Nations, when they bring the ball down doing cut and drives, I feel like that's when they get success.
Absolutely.
Just an obstruction there for the wing attack.
Another good hunt from goalkeeper, but unfortunately just tapped it out.
Found a bit of energy, haven't they? South Australia First Nations flying here, there and everywhere.
Great defensive pressure. I think goal shooter felt like he got a bit of a knock on the back of the head. Umpire either I didn't see it or didn't think it was significant.
It's tough out there, it's Nationals.
That's right. Can't expect to get any whistles.
Oh.
Very high ball. Swing across the circle. Great drive by the goal attack. It's cut off by the goal defence.
Another shooter pass.
And another goal for First Nations, so gap is at 6. So First Nations actually in front in this quarter, up 3-1 so far.
Oh, fantastic work by the wing attack from ADF. Just couldn't quite pull it in.
Sneaky little pass there. Drawing a contact call, and another goal for First Nations. Are they making their comeback?
Yeah, certainly seems like it. So we've had a change of the wing attack for ADF. Nice little front cut and then shooter pass for ADF.
Another goal, so back out to a margin of 6.
It's been a while since ADF have been able to get a goal in.
Well, that's only 2 goals this quarter so far, compared to 13 for last quarter. So certainly would have, on their scoring rate from the first quarter, you'd expect them to have been further along than they are at the moment. Bit of a testament, I think, to the increased pressure from the First Nations team.
Yeah, for sure. And their structures, I really feel like they are working through their structures.
Nice pass around the post there. I love that from a shooter.
Yeah.
And easy as you like with that goal. So back to 5. Nothing we like more as commentators is seeing a close contest, and hopefully that's what we're gearing up for as we get further through this game.
Yeah, definitely. Ball just rolls around, rolls in for ADF. Another goal. Beautiful first phase by South Australia First Nations.
Just didn't follow it with a good second phase there, unfortunately.
Good back up, swinging back.
And all the way back. Another big swing. Offside call, so they'll look to work this back in as quickly as they can. Oh, nice little shuffle. Just taking that time to get the ball as close to the post, and they've scored another one.
4, they're within. Oh no, still back out to 5. Oh, beautiful ball. Straight down the guts.
Yeah, you love those. All the hard work that the First Nations had to do to get their goal, but then immediately ADF just converting. Another big high pass. No call from the umpire.
Yeah, you just can't do throw passes like that. They're just, someone will come eat them up.
Particularly when you've got a taller player there too.
Yeah. Goalkeeper just getting a nice little hand in there.
Certainly seem to have found a good combination in defence, the South Australia First Nations team. Managed to turn over a lot of ball this quarter.
Both just standing out of play at the moment. Allows ADF to get a goal, and it's their centre pass.
Back out to 7. Potentially 8 if they can score off this one. But, oh, Ruben with an intercept, but unfortunately stepping offside. So the ball goes to ADF.
Oh, smart work.
And another goal. So ADF have weathered the storm, and now they're starting to stretch that lead back out again. Back out to the 8 goals that we saw at the quarter time break.
Umpire's just holding time for the ball. A little bit too far away.
Had a couple of good passes from the First Nations team, but they just seem to get stuck. It's good to see players turning and looking down court, but those options just aren't quite there.
Yeah, maybe need someone to, you know, have more depth and punch back up.
Yeah. Another miss there for the First Nations team. And ADF quick to work it back down court. And another goal, so it's out to 9 goals. Danger signs here for First Nations. And just footwork call there.
Here's an opportunity. Let's hope. See what they can do with that opportunity.
Contact on the outside of the circle. Nice fake.
Just a bit of contact in the circle there. Goal attack for South Australian First Nations. We'll get a free shot under in the ring.
And obstruction on the goal defence. Can't stand that close to a player.
Fortunately
Even if
not.
your arms aren't up in the air. And there we go, back to 8 for the First Nations centre.
Bounce pass on a centre pass.
Nice move out of the circle there from the goal shooter.
Yeah, just releasing some of that pressure.
Something a little bit different there too, which I think they needed.
Yeah. It's a bit of a fake into a pass there.
Fake into a drop, really. He just sort of dropped it into her hands,
Yeah, he did. Look, if it works, it works.
Yeah, absolutely.
Unfortunately, just another miss, I think.
And ADF now working it down in transition. Just a little bit too easy there.
Yeah.
Although you can see the First Nations sort of a box, but I'm sure that they were all quite on the same page. And another goal to ADF, back out to 9. Just coming up for 2.5 minutes in the second quarter, first half.
You can see the goalkeepers wanting to go for a bit of a hunt, so it'll be interesting to see as the minutes tick down, see if he comes out and gets one.
I think they've actually changed goalkeepers again, haven't they?
They have, yeah.
Aren't afraid to roll the changes, either of these two teams. Which I think is critical in these sort of tournaments too, though, isn't it? Can't really have players running 4 games every game.
No, you definitely need to change it up. And you do see every team doing that, especially with rolling subs now. I personally love rolling subs. I think it's fantastic. Just gives the opportunity to keep the game flowing, but to be able to make those changes at the same time.
Almost a good movement straight under the post, but I believe that's still Eloise Carter in goal attack, unable to pull that ball in.
Just having a ball changeover, a very wet and sweaty ball.
Seen that a few games so far, the great turnover there.
Nice little screen as well.
So a bit of an issue with the texture on the ball?
No, they just get so wet and slippery because everyone's really sweaty. Because it's so humid. You guys are probably used to it.
Look, the last couple of days have been a little bit warmer than we'd expect for this time of year, so...
Okay.
Great movement in, but unfortunately for nothing, the whistle had already gone.
Yeah.
Find some open space.
Beautiful screen again.
And drains that shot. Now up to a 12-goal lead, 24-12 to ADF with 1 minute to go in the quarter.
We've had a few changes down in the South Australia First Nations end, so I think we've got New goal attack, new goal shooter. So see what this new lineup can do.
Again,
Fresh
another
legs.
miss.
Oh, story of the day, isn't it?
It really is, yeah.
ADF flying through the court. Oh, here we go. You could just see that he was wanting to come out. He was just waiting for his opportunity.
Read it well, just couldn't quite get up high enough to get his fingers on the ball. And there's a break.
Wing attack for ADF break, unfortunately.
20 seconds to go.
Oh.
Lottie's colliding there. And both players now out of play.
Lucky.
Passes it off. And there's another goal, so that 12-goal margin is what we'll see going into the halftime break. ADF 25 to South Australia First Nations 13. How would you summarise that half, Laura?
Oh, exciting. I loved the comeback from South Australian First Nations, but then I really enjoyed how ADF really, pulled together and then took away with a quarter.
Yeah, it's good to see that they were a little bit more in the contest there. 12-8 in the second quarter compared to 13-5 in the first. See if South Australia First Nations can claw that lead back in the second half after these ads.
So when I was growing up, obviously loved footy. All my brothers played footy. I've got 5 brothers. They all played sport growing up, and we had a little club called Kelmscott Junior Football Club. Played down there all through my juniors. I got my sense of belonging, I guess, and made my friendships. I just love those memories of playing there. Got me where I am today, so it's it's good to look back on that. Yeah, obviously the Fair Play Vouchers is a great initiative. It allows any kids to play sport, gives the opportunity for them to go down to their local club, get that sense of belonging. Obviously there's a lot of kids in different circumstances out there in the community, so this gives the opportunity for any kid to go out and play, which is fantastic.
Let me show you how to get it like me, get it like me, cause the best is what I really might be. Let me show you how to get it. You wanna be like this, you wanna be like this. Want this to last for the rest of our lives. Without you there is no tomorrow.
And welcome back to Court 1, Day 4, Wednesday, 3rd of April for the AMMNA Championships in this mixed reserve division matchup between ADF and the South Australia First Nations team. Currently the score is 25-13 to ADF. We saw a 13-5 first quarter, followed up by a 12-8 second quarter. So closing the gap there a little bit, but then seeing it stretch back out again by the end of the quarter. How do you think we're going to see the second half play out here, Laura?
Oh, well, I'm hoping for an exciting match. I do think that considering the second quarter we had a bit of a comeback, that's sort of what I'm hoping for. We were just talking in the break about how the South Australian First Nations, they really had a really strong box going, and I think that might be the key to their defensive structure. And then for ADF, just their slick moves into the circle, I think.
Absolutely. As we also said too, when you've got players rotating on and off the court, that can sometimes upset that balance. So I think if South Australia First Nations can find that combination that will just continue to click and continue to work, we could see this margin narrow back up again.
Could have a game on our hands.
Hopefully we do. It's always good when it's a tight contest. Players just coming back onto court. And our umpires, Rhiannon Turton and Kelly Rayburn, getting play back underway momentarily. And we're underway.
Oh, straight away. Fantastic to see someone look straight in.
Yeah. I don't know that you'd want to be throwing that pass all game, every game.
No, but, oh, fantastic
Great
intercept. Sometimes when it's on, it's on.
It really is. Unfortunately, a footwork call there.
Long pass to the wing attack. Cut, give and go there. Seems to be what's working well for both teams. Oh, little fake.
And I should mention here too, we need to say a happy birthday to ADF player Daniel Kostovsky. Birthday today. What a great way to spend it, playing some netball.
What else would you rather be doing on your birthday? Absolutely nothing.
Good hands there by the goal defence. Nice contest. Ball bouncing around, and South Australia First Nations come up with it. Bit of a ding-dong battle here between goal shooter and goal defence. Both boys really prepared to use a bit of physicality there. Unfortunately, though, goal shooter called for the
contact there.
Contact, offensive contact.
ADF just centering the ball up there.
Another good attempt there from First Nations goal defence, but unfortunately called for the contact. Have noticed that there's quite a lot of instances. Oh, got a bit of a slip. Play continues. Getting up gingerly there, Eloise Carter, I believe that is.
Yep, seems to be all right.
And First Nations come away with the ball from that missed shot. Some slick ball movement down court there.
Nice speed.
Good work to get that ball out and back in.
Oh, no.
And great rebound. And again, a second rebound. And gets the third.
Third time lucky.
There we go. I was going to say, I feel like there's quite a lot of instances where, as a player's called out of play for a contact or an obstruction, then immediately another First Nations player gets called out, making it very easy to get that next pass away.
Yes, yeah. Oh.
Just that discipline to stay your 3 feet, make sure you're staying in play, don't give away anything easy.
Yeah, it just makes it a bit too easy for ADF to bring the ball out. Just releases the pressure. There's some great hands there by the goalkeeper for South Australia First Nations. Got a block and a pass.
And the score currently in this quarter is 2-2, so it's still that 12-goal margin. Oh, great baseline drive. And up with the shot, misses, but good positioning. Can't convert though, unfortunately. And ADF in transition.
Nice long vision.
Oh, pass just a little bit too quick for the wing attack there. Off the hands and out.
Let's see if ADF set anything up defensively. Seem to be doing half space and half man on.
First Nations throw in here. Back.
Oh, good backup between
wing
the
attack was there.
Yeah.
Not exactly where you'd want to have both your centre and wing attack as you're bringing the ball down court, but fortunate for First Nations in that instance.
It worked for them at that point.
Nice little feed from the edge of the circle. Draws the contact from the goal defence. And over the ring, but another good rebound.
We'll call it a pass.
Unfortunately, that one wasn't. And ADF again bringing it out from their defensive end.
Good vision to space.
Long ball across, whips the pass in. Up and in for another goal, so 13. So we haven't seen a massive change in the lead yet.
No, it's been fairly even.
Has.
Oh, the vision, the drive.
The shooter pass.
Yeah. And
and another goal there. So out to 14.
Speaking of connections, that was beautiful connection. Wing attack not happy with what she was seeing forward. Just reset the ball. So obstruction.
Pass back in. I love that quick pass from a call on the outside of the circle.
It's great.
You don't want your circle edge players to have that ball in their hand long to allow the defenders inside the circle to set up. Nice easy pass in. Draws the contact and scores the goal.
Gets one in. I'm liking the front hold from the goal shooter for South Australian First Nations.
Oh, coach killer there. A break from wing attack. Seeing a little bit of flair coming out from First Nations in patches here. There's some really good movement of the ball down court. Fortunately, again, that one missing and going back to ADF. Oh, just couldn't pull that ball in. I wonder if that was the slippery ball there.
Slippery ball, it certainly could be. Obviously a changeover from the centre for ADF.
First Nations now trying to work that ball down court. And good tip from the wing defence, but just not able to keep it in play.
Nice screen set from Ruben. Centre.
Oh, that reset just a little bit too high and wide. Just inviting that pass to be kicked off.
Sort of read of the play there from the goalkeeper. Just got a hand into that ball, just tipping it out, slows down the play. Oh. It's brought back for a contact.
Contact on the goalkeeper there, just giving the goal shooter a bit of a shove. And another shooter-to-shooter pass. I've seen quite a few of those in this game too.
Yeah, we definitely have, and I feel that the goal attack and goal shooter for ADF, that their connection, I feel, has really flourished in the last 2 quarters. They really know where each other are and you know, when they're going to pass to each other.
It does feel like they're not really inclined to take any long shots though.
No,
which can sometimes help the defence when they know that if it's out at that sort of 2-point line and a shot's not going to be coming, then they don't need to worry about getting so much hands-over pressure on the ball.
Yeah.
But the shooter-to-shooter pass is working fairly effectively. Having said that, we've just seen an offensive contact here from goal shooter, just that little push-off. First Nations now bringing the ball down court. Nice feed into the circle. And the goal scored, so we're now 31-17, so still 14. So ADF, again, not stretching it out by any stretch of the imagination. Said stretch way too many times in that sentence. Oh, nice move off the body there. into that back space.
Good vision in.
A nice easy shot.
Finding the wing attack and the goal shooter also, their connection is really good this quarter as well.
Nice little refeed.
I feel that's a
Longer shot, and maybe that's why we're not seeing too many longer shots.
Maybe that's why.
I have to admit, though, as a former shooter myself, very much a fan of taking shots from as close to the post as possible. But, I mean, when you see a shooter who can just put them up from anywhere, how good does that look?
Nothing beats that, yep.
And ADF with another miss, but getting the rebound. It's now 32-18. 5 minutes to go in the third. Obstruction from the goal defence here, so 2-on-1 opportunity inside the circle, and there's another one of those immediate... No, sorry, I thought it was an obstruction on the wing defence as well. Now it's an obstruction on the wing defence, and look at that pass straight in. Oh,
another miss.
Off the back of the rim. ADF looking to move the ball quickly.
Yeah, there's a bit of speed on the transition there. They really wanted to get going.
Nice front drive there from Eloise.
Goal shooter just keeping both defenders busy, just allowed Eloise to cut front. Oh!
Another disruption there from Ruben, and First Nations do get the ball. We're looking to move this in as quickly as they can. Goal defence done a great job to get back in.
Goal shooter not quite happy with that long shot. Again, working it in.
Diving on the ball there, goal attack.
Oh,
might have a bit of an injury here. Looks a bit tentative getting up. And good old towel has to come out just to clean up any of the sweat that's on the court.
I have seen a mop somewhere. Oh yeah, I can see the umpires over there have a mop. Good old towel.
Cool.
Does the job. Centre for ADF seems to be okay.
Thumbs up there from Ruben.
Yeah.
All is well. And play continues. Oh, just a little too high on the pass there.
It's unfortunate. Sometimes when you get a turnover, it's easy just to do the long pass, isn't it?
That's right. I think there's that 3 seconds. Held ball. That felt like a fairly fast 3 seconds.
It did feel quite fast. I think is that the first held ball of the game?
I think it is.
Yeah.
Oh, read that like a book. Just wasn't able to quite get his hands on it. ADF with the sideline throw-in. And the obstruction call.
So the goal shooter come out of the circle. Haven't seen that much.
No.
Changing up a little bit.
Another long shot, and this one goes.
She sinks this one.
34-18, so it's out to 16 goals.
Goal attack to centre. Goal shooter, beautiful front hold again.
Contact call on the ADF centre there. Goal attack setting up in that front position. Does a great job to get the goal defence out of position. Another shooter-to-shooter pass. And the goal. 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter, 15-goal margin.
See both wing attack and goal attack flooded.
Long ball,
Oh.
Just gets to the goal shooter.
Oh, great rebound.
Great rebound.
With goal defence.
Need to have some control here, bringing it out of their defensive end. With the long ball. Feels like it might only be 10 seconds left to go in the quarter, considering the way that ball came down the court.
It worked for them.
It did.
We caught ADF napping.
Yeah. Back to 14, 34 to 20.
Their centre pass.
Oh, unfortunately not wholly within the circle.
He knew it as well as soon as he
Yeah.
put his foot in.
Just wasn't quite aware where he was with regards to the circle there, unfortunately. Ball over the top, way too high. So again, we'll see First Nations bring that ball down court from their own defensive end. And again,
Oh, lucky.
long balls. And another long ball. Good contest for the ball there.
Bit of a
First
scramble.
Nations managed to keep hold of it. Contact on the centre outside the circle. Again, this is that situation where you know that a shooter's not going to put that shot up.
Yeah.
The defence don't have to worry about the shot from that far out. Oh, good balance.
Nice balance there. And a goal.
Another goal, so we're back to 13. ADF trying to get one more on the board in the last 20 seconds. Shooter to shooter pass.
Again.
And the goal, so it's now back to 14.
Yep.
10 seconds to go.
What can... Here you go.
Oh.
Whole time.
Ruben trying to just fox that a little bit, I think, but the umpires
All over
were
it.
alert to that.
Let's see what they can do.
And there is a contact call. Is it inside the circle? It is. The long shot here. And sinks it from the edge of the circle after the siren.
Goal attack. What a shot.
Scores
She loves
35-22. 13 goal difference. Come back with the last quarter after these ads.
Let me show you how to get it like me, get it like me, cause the best is what I really might be. Let me show you how to get it. You wanna be like this, you wanna be like this.
And we're back for fourth quarter action between ADF and the South Australia First Nations team. Currently the score's 35-22, so it's a 10-9 quarter to ADF in that third quarter. So First Nations doing a good job of sticking with them. Not able to eat into that lead though, so see what happens in this last quarter. ADF with first centre pass. A few changes again. Got a new goal defence.
Oh, good effort by the goal attack. Goalkeeper really quick to grab that ball. Yeah, both sides seem to have done wholesale changes.
They certainly have indeed.
Probably some tired bodies
ADF
out
doing
there.
a great job defensively.
Oh.
Quick ball in.
Fantastic.
And, sorry, you go.
Oh, I was just going to say, fantastic backup by the goal attack there.
And First Nations with their first centre pass of the quarter. ADF again doing a good job to really close down the passing lanes.
Quick ball movement here from ADF. Seems to be working well for them.
Both
ADF.
defenders being dragged forward by the goal attack, leaving a goal shooter open.
Yeah, and I was just about to say they've gone with a moving circle, which potentially might work for them this quarter. So we'll see what ADF can do attack-wise.
Oh, turns and looks straight in. And another goal for ADF. So they've already stretched that lead out to 16. It was 13 at the three-quarter time. So First Nations yet to score, yet to actually have possession of the ball in their own shooting circle. ADF in transition.
We're struggling to get through this little bit here, ADF.
A lot of cross-court drives there.
Yeah, a bit of a from one corridor to the next, wasn't it?
Yeah. But they do manage to get it into their own circle and the shot goes. It looks like they're on a bit of a roll here. Be interesting to see if there's any further changes that First Nations will make.
Great work by First Nations there. Oh, the athleticism. Great to watch, isn't it?
It certainly is. And finds that backspace, draws the keeper back, leaving the shooter open who drains that shot. 39-23.
It's got an obstruction. Will hopefully free up a First Nations player. So
big sweeping drive there from Ruben, gets the contact call.
yeah, so it seems like they're now First Nations have gone with the tall holding shooter and then the sweeping goal attack.
Does seem like they rely a fair bit on Ruben with his athleticism to bring the ball down court, whether that's in goal attack or in centre. Good contest for the ball, but just hopping offside.
Very close, good effort. Oh, great
Good
hands.
good read, but couldn't control it. Both defenders off court. And an easy goal for ADF.
Ruben gets the ball, fast bounce pass to
Good
the wing
move.
attack, straight over to the goal shooter.
Nice easy goal.
Textbook.
If only they could do that every time.
Yeah.
We certainly have seen some really flashy passages of play from both teams.
Both sides,
Had some
definitely.
really good ball movement here and there. It's just that consistency.
Yeah, and maybe that is the whole connections thing. You know, when you haven't trained together, you don't know each other's game inside
That's
out.
right.
So sometimes it comes together, but, you know, to do that consistently is really difficult.
Yeah, absolutely. And First Nations with another goal.
Oh, no. Pass straight to opposition.
Was that the slippery ball at play again, perhaps?
Yep, potentially. It's nothing worse than turning around and not seeing anyone from your team right in front of you. Beautiful hold from the goal shooter here.
And another goal to First Nations. Back to 14. Good ball moving down court. Great leap by Ruben there to pull that one in. And nice easy goal. So back to 13. So We're seeing little runs by ADF, but then First Nations are just keeping it around that sort of 13-goal margin.
So you can see a bit of a zone defence set up here by ADF. Oh, and it
Forcing a long
works.
ball.
There we go. ADF, quick, but oh,
Good hands from behind there from
fantastic
the
wing defence. Good back up by the goalkeeper too. Goal defence to the goalkeeper.
Struggling to find space coming down the court.
Beautiful middle drive by the wing attack.
High ball over the top and the contact from the goal defence. First Nations with another goal. Nice easy one there. We're back to 12 with the centre pass.
Here we go. Exciting last quarter.
Nice pass over the
Beautiful.
top. Great hold there.
I'm really liking this front end for the
Yeah,
South Australian First Nations.
Seems to be quite effective at the moment.
Just a break by the wing defence there.
Once again, don't forget to check out the Play HQ website for all of the results of all the matches, or the Queensland Suns Facebook page.
Just as First Nations are screaming down the court.
Fortunate for the obstruction call. 2-on-1 in the circle. Can they make use of that? And good high ball into the shooter, but keeper able to get hands near it, but called for the contact. And the shot. So we're back to 10.
10.
With the centre pass again. And not surprisingly, a few changes coming from ADF. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh! The ball's just rolling around.
Who wants it?
Yeah. Now we're back to single digits.
Really, really impressed by the First Nations this quarter. That one probably just a little bit too easy though.
Yeah. Just releases the pressure a little. Whenever you get that sort of 3, 4, 5 goal run, you really want to make sure you make it hard for the opposition to score their next goal.
Yeah, definitely. Good patience shown here. Wing attack to the goal attack.
It's like another bit of a zone set up there.
There we go.
And again, it's worked.
So the zones have been really effective for both teams in this game.
Nice pass straight into the wide open shooter. So that's now 2 on the run for ADF. We're going to see a third. Looks like we might. Contact on the goalkeeper.
Will she go for the long shot?
I reckon it's shooter-to-shooter pass here. No, I was wrong.
It's a goal.
But it was a miss.
No, it should have been a shooter.
And a nice easy goal in the end. So
Just
back
pushes
out to
it back
12.
out. Yeah.
A good run from First Nations to get it back to those single digits, but ADF just able to steady, have their own 3-goal run.
Nice little front hold, front pop from the goal shooter.
Nice goal there. It's really good to hear the both benches really supporting their teams too.
Yeah, they're nice and loud. Oh, another break, unfortunately. Centre for First Nations, keen to get on with it.
A lot of crowding in the middle of the court there. Need a bit of space.
Fantastic.
Good pull in by the goal
yeah.
shooter. And the goal.
And their
Back
first,
to 10.
their first look in is to her as well. Doing a fantastic job. Just like
Big
that.
ball
There we go.
in,
Oh
but
no,
just
not
a
that
little
one.
bit too much. Just wasn't much space there to the baseline for shooter to be able to move into that. So 5 minutes to go, 10 goals the margin. ADF will be wanting to just consolidate here. Looking nice and controlled with their play, except for that pass. Seems to be so frequently I make a comment and the opposite happens.
Yep. Commentators curse
Yeah, that's right.
on yourself, on ourselves. Yeah.
ADF back to an 11-goal lead.
Opportunity to push it out to 12. They just haven't been able to crack that 12, have they?
No. And obstruction there on the goal defence.
He might be
No,
the
sorry,
centre on the
outside
outside
the
of the circle.
Nice ball in, and another miss. So back to the misses. Could that come back to haunt them? We've got a new player on the court in goal attack. I don't think we've seen him at all, have we?
No, I don't believe so. Oh, potentially first quarter.
Very tall shooting end against a not so tall defensive end.
Potentially they're going for the quick scoring.
Yeah, certainly need to with under 4 minutes left on the clock. This will help.
11 goals is the difference.
Ball thrown out of bounds by ADF.
Here's an opportunity for them.
Nice quick pass down the court, quick drive, and there's that ball straight in.
There's the long ball.
Goal has to go in, and it doesn't. You get the call though, out by ADF.
I think they're going to go in.
Contact goal
unfortunately.
attack. Just trying to get his position against the goal defender. I think just his body position gave him away there, just leaning a little bit too much. Ball kept in play. Oh, but unfortunately that'll be over a third.
Fantastic effort there by the goalkeeper. And the chase for the ball as well from the rest of the team.
Certainly still willing.
Still lots of energy out on court, which is great to see. This
Exactly
time,
what I was just thinking.
yeah, this time of the week,
We shouldn't have gone for that challenge.
Yeah, probably should have
Wasn't
pulled
quite
out
for
of
that
that
one.
one.
Nice easy ball in.
Nice screen there by the goal shooter. Goal attack scores.
And back out to that 12-goal margin. I think First Nations will be certainly a lot happier with this performance against ADF compared to their round 1 matchup. Much closer margin this time around. Again, I imagine that first game for First Nations would have been a bit of a
that would have been tough. That would have been very
yeah,
tough.
just getting used to each other. First game they would have played together.
And it, first game nerves as well. Doesn't
Yeah,
everyone have them?
absolutely. So yeah, now to have this sort of margin second time around, I think they'll be really happy with that. And looks like a stepping call there for goal attack.
Wasn't
Straight away,
confident to-
ADF falling back into that zone defense.
Oh,
And turnover there. Goalkeeper again
Yeah.
screaming out for that ball.
oh, fantastic.
Good pull in, under the
Oh.
legs.
The energy, the hunger for the ball. I'm loving this right now.
And the contact call on the edge of the circle.
Oh,
Goal
no.
attack once again being called for the offensive contact. See, he looks a little bit frustrated with that call. Minute 15 remaining. ADF with a few
Ooh.
quick little passes.
Sneaky. Look away pass there.
And back to that 12-goal margin.
Yeah.
Feel like that's where we're likely to end up. And nice hit, ball over the top into the goal shooter, who turns and shoots. Makes no mistake.
See if First Nations can get a turnover here, or if ADF score to push it back out to the 12.
Long ball in.
Seems like it's ADF ball on the sideline with 23 seconds to go.
Swing ball across. Quick ball, not so quick ball in.
Goalkeeper seems to be a little bit frustrated.
And there's that 12-goal margin again, 48-36 with 5 seconds left on the clock.
They have to be a quick ball in. There we
And
go.
it is quick, but a little too high. And that's the final score, 48-36. ADF winners over South Australia First Nations in the round 7 matchup. Both teams still with a few games left to play, so hopefully the First Nations team can get a first win on the board. How would you summarise that game, Laura?
An exciting finish, I think. Yeah, it was back and forwards. I think it was a bit of a slow start, especially for the South Australian First Nations, but I really liked how they sort of got their front end especially sorted. And I think the ADF front end was probably really slick at the start. Probably wasn't as slick towards the end, made a few changes. But really excited for the rest of the week for both teams. Yeah,
definitely. And final quarter there, we actually saw First Nations with a little bit of a win there, 14-13. So one of those little victories within the game. So great performance by both teams. Hopefully we see them again on court in the not too distant future and see some of those good patches of play, just see that repeated and continue to improve as they see out the rest of the week. Yeah,
and great talent on display as well. So looking forward to see that.
Yeah, absolutely. That wraps up this game, round 7 of the reserve mixed competition. There'll be plenty more to come throughout the rest of the week. Make sure you stay tuned. Check in on the Play HQ website for all the results. Check the Suns Facebook page to see all the live streams. Laura, thank you. It's been fun.
Thank you very much.
And we'll see you next time.
See you later.